What's up guys, it's Senti here and welcome back to the channel. This is the Game Week 6 team review and the team selection for Game Week 7. So in Game Week 6, I ended up with 41 points. So it was basically another low scoring game week, but I'm not really mad at the score. I think most of the teams that we expect to get points from didn't really perform this game week, just like they didn't in the previous week. So I only got a single point from Trent, 2 points from Cancelo, a single point from James, and a single point from Perisic. 2 points from Mendy, 3 points from Gordon. I got a 7 from De Bruyne, 3 points from Diaz, 2 points from Martinelli. I got 18 from Haaland, who was the captain, and just a single point from Gabriel Jesus. So most of the players that I have in my team are players that I really expect to get a bit more points from, but they didn't really perform this game week. So I'm not really mad at my team, but obviously there's a few changes that I need to make heading into game week 7. So I brought in Perisic after taking out Zinchenko with the knock that he had. I was thinking that he might not come back soon, but it looks like it was really a bad transfer. So I've put together a list of players that I'm either looking to bring in this game week or the next game week. The thoughts behind it are, I'm just trying to work on a few differentials that if maybe they get a few points, then we can at least climb up the ranks. So I've been mentioning Tony for about 3 weeks. I think it's high time I find a way to bring him in my team. I don't know how I'm really going to do that apart from taking a few hits, but chances are I might actually bring Tony in this game week. The other player is Nick Pope. I just put Nick Pope on there, but to be honest, I'll probably be looking to try bring him in when I play my wildcard in the next 2 game weeks. The other player is McAllister. I think I can take a risk and bring him in this game week, knowing that if he doesn't perform, then in my wildcard, I can just take him out and bring in whoever I feel is going to be in the team for long term. The last person I'm looking to bring in is Mitrovic. To be honest, his numbers are really great. He's been performing from the start of the season. He's playing Chelsea, but he could still get some points from there because he's been performing in games, whether he's playing a big team or any team lesser. So I will have to look into ways of which I can bring Mitrovic into my team. With those players in mind, this is how my team is set to look in Game Week 7. I've made a single transfer. I've taken out Mendy, who I've been complaining about for about 3 to 4 game weeks that I need to get him out of my team. But for some reason, I was just moving on other players that I had instead of him because I felt like the keeper is the last place I need to look, because most of the times keepers don't really bring so many points. But this week, I decided to take Mendy off, and it looks like a good move that I done because I took him off yesterday and today he looks to have dropped in price. So I think it was a good move. So I've taken Mendy off and I've brought in Sanchez, who's playing against Bournemouth. I'm hoping for some points from there because Bournemouth don't really look very good. Of course, they really performed well against Forest in the previous game where they came back to win 3-2 from 2-0 down. But Brentford have been playing very well defensively. Even though they conceded 2 goals against Leicester, they have still been very good at the back. So I'm hoping that I can get some points from Sanchez. At the back, I'll have Trent, Cancelo, Reece James, and Perisic. In midfield, I have Gordon, De Bruyne, Luis Diaz, Martinelli, Haaland, and Jesus. So on my bench, I've got Andreas Pereira, who's playing at home against Chelsea. I've got Veltman, who's playing against Bournemouth, and Greenwood, who's playing against Nottingham Forest. To be honest, this team is not really locked in. I might actually switch Perisic to Veltman because Perisic is playing Man City. I don't think it's an easy fixture for a defender. So I might actually make a few changes. But for now, this is the team that I'm going to go with. The captaincy, we're not really going to discuss that. We're going to captain Haaland. He's been performing very well. He played yesterday. He scored 2 goals. I'm sure he's going to play against Tottenham Hotspurs. I don't think this is the time to actually rest him unless Pep does what he does best. But I will be captaining Haaland. Obviously, there's no debate for that. So that's basically the team that I'm going to go with into Game Week 7. If you found this video any helpful in any way, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.